tried to smile, but it cracked. Built a truth I can't take back. You wanted light, I gave you smoke. I meant the words I never spoke. And I'm sorry if that means a thing. I lost the fight, I lost the ring. No more stories, no one to blame. No more faces left to name. I'm still breathing, but not today. There's nothing left to say. Stitch me up, I pulled the thread. You stayed alive, I stayed in bed. You held the line, I held regret, and called it love, I won that bet. And I'm sorry, I really am, but not enough to give a damn. Said be honest, I said when. We've been dying since we began. You still wonder why I stray. There's nothing left to say. Did you want the truth or peace? Did you want the storm to cease? Did you think I'd disappear just to make your silence clear? And I'm sorry, but not the way you want me to explain today. If this is love, then let it rot. You gave your best, I just forgot. Maybe pain is how we pray. There's nothing left to say. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like some pills at breakfast time. Sell your soul and call it mine. Are we We don't care what perfect is. We're your mirror cracked to bits. We're the riot you dismiss. Pretty ugly kid. I don't scream, I just exist. Talking, smoking, clench my fist. I don't pray, I don't believe, but I still ache when I breathe. I'm quiet like fire, burn slow and thin. I light up the dark, but never win. I flicker, I fade. You think I'm tame, but I'm quiet like fire. You'll feel the flame. Sleep beneath my last second skin. Smile outside, out of thin. You laugh at things I never said, but I still hear them in my head. I'm quiet like fire, I don't explode, I just decay on my own road. I whisper rage and gentle shame. I'm quiet like fire, and I'll burn the name. Can you hear in my silence the slow revenge of non-complaints? I'm quiet like fire, but fire kills. Don't need a storm to break the still. I flicker slow, but leave a scar. I'm quiet like fire, and you've gone too far. Talk, but no one hears. I smile and disappear. There's a riot in my skull, but outside I'm in control. It's a cage in my head where I scream, but I'm already dead. No lock, no key, no sound, just ghosts that spin me around. You say just breathe instead, but try living in a cage in your head. circle in this cage in my head. No exit sign, no escape plan. Just a meal that never understands. It's a cage in my head, and I'm tired of what it's fed. All these smiles I've been forced to wear don't mean I'm breathing air. I wish I could feel alive instead, but I'm trapped in this cage in my head. Walked into a room of smoke, where silence sat and mirrors spoke. He smiled like he already knew the things I'd done I hid from view. He wore my face, but not my name. He laughed and said, "We're just the same." He traced my scars with fingers cold and whispered truth I never told. I met the stranger I became. He held my guilt, he knew my shame. He spoke of dreams I never chased, of time I burned, of love I erased. He vanished slow but left a flame, the stranger I became. He said you wear 1,000 masks, but never dared to truly ask what lives beneath your shallow skin, what dies when you won't let it in. I begged for lies, he gave me truth, the kind you lose when shedding youth. And though his eyes were dark and blind, they saw the fear I left behind. I met the stranger I became. He called me out without a name. He showed me all I tried to fake. The mirror cracked but did not break. Now every silence speaks the same to the stranger I became. Said you built yourself from rust and vanished with all I used to trust. dance around what we won't say. You like to twist, I like to stall. We almost love but mostly fall. Half of me hates this, half of me me stays. I try to leave you, but I lose my way. You call it magic, I call it mess. Half of me's leaving, the rest says yes. You borrow time, I lend my doubt. We build it up, then burn it out. You speak in sighs, I talk in smoke. We break a little every joke. Half of me hates this, half of me clings. We kiss like strangers with wedding rings. You write me poems, I read them stressed. Half of me screaming, the rest says yes. I don't know what we are, but it's louder than goodbye. If pain is still connection, then maybe that's why. Half of me hates this, half of me needs. We hold each other like dirty deeds. I tell myself this is just a test. Half of me's dying, the rest says yeah. Something in the way I woke up cold, still breathing air. Same old roof, no one there. The mirror cracked, I saw my face, still stuck in the same place. Nothing feels real, not this bed, not the skin, not the pain, not the sin. Nothing I steal makes me whole, makes me heal. Nothing feels real. I spoke to walls, they spoke back, laughed at all the things I lack. I tried to move but stayed the same, changed my name, kept the blame. Nothing feels real, not this voice in my head, not the words that I said. Nothing I feel stays for long, sticks like steel. Nothing feels real. If I disappeared tonight, would it dim the hallway light? Would the silence even bend? Would it matter in the end? face in the window pane. It wore my skin but not my name. It smiled like it remembered me, but I forgot who I used to be. I touched the glass, it touched me back. A whisper slipped through every crack. It asked, are you the man you chose, or just a version no one knows? There are echoes in the frame of a picture with no name. I stare too long, it stares through me, a faded truth I cannot see. Haunted by a flame and echoes in the frame. The spoken words I never said, and thoughts I buried left for dead. It knew the songs I used to write before I lost my need to fight a war crown of empty time, and hummed a past that wasn't mine. I asked, is this all that remains? It laughed and vanished in the rain. There are echoes in the frame, and silence wears my name. I walk in rooms I don't recall, where shadows dance against the wall. I see myself in shame, just echoes in the frame. broken sound. I try to scream, but nothing bled. They feed the fame, then kill what's said. I bite my tongue and rot inside. At least the mirror doesn't lie. Ties they people, broken sound, build you up, then shoot you down. I'm not crazy, I'm just clear that no one really wants me here. So I'll disappear without a sound. Just plastic people and broken sound. You say you're fine, I say okay. We dance around what we won't say. You like to twist, I like to stall. We almost love, but mostly fall. Half of me hates this, half of me stays. I try to leave you, but I lose my way. You call it magic, I call it mess. Half of me's leaving, the rest says yes. You borrow time, I lend my doubt. We build it up, then burn it out. You speak in sighs, I talk in smoke. We break a little every joke. Half of me hates this, half of me clings. We kiss like strangers with wedding rings. You write me poems, I read them stressed. Half of me screaming, the rest says yes. I don't know what we are, but it's louder than goodbye. If pain is still connection, then maybe that's why. Half of me hates this, half of me needs. We hold each other like dirty deeds. I tell myself this is just a test. Half of me's dying, the rest says yes. Walked into a room of smoke, where silence said and mirrors spoke. He smiled like he already knew the things I'd done I hid from view. He wore my face but not my name. He laughed and said we're just the same. He traced my scars with fingers cold, whispered truths I never told. I met the stranger I became. He held my guilt, he knew my shame. He spoke of dreams I never I chased, of time I burned, of love I erased. He vanished slow but left a flame, the stranger I became. Said you wear 1,000 masks, but never dared to truly ask what lives beneath your shallow skin, what dies when you won't let it in. I begged for lies, he gave me truth, the kind you lose when shedding youth. And though his eyes were dark and blind, they saw the fear I left behind. I met the stranger I became. He called me out without a name. He showed me all I tried to fake. The mirror cracked but did not break. Now every silence speaks the same to the stranger I became. He said you built yourself from rust, vanished with all I used to trust.
Turn the lights off, play pretend. Dress your truth up, bend and bend. Everyone's a brand today. Say you're real, but not that way. I don't think you're listening. Static minds just echo why. We're louder than silence, screaming in defiance. Fake is the fashion, we're burning in passion. We're louder than silence, break your compliance. No kings, no crowns, just noise we trust. We're the echo they can't hush. Paint a smile, plug the sound, marching circles on the ground. Tell me how it's meant to feel when nothing hurts and nothing's real. Another clone with better teeth can't sell rage if it's underneath. We're louder than silence, bleeding in defiance. Soldiers sold to stay in line, but chaos tastes just fine. We're louder than silence, no peace, just science. Your clean-cut world's a rotting crust. We're the echo they can't hush. Burn your labels, tear your skin. Let the ugly truth crawl in. Don't you fake another prayer. Wear the noise you wouldn't dare. We're louder than silence. We're loud.